It's an option for us to flavor our food, to enhance our emotional benefits, and to be ingesting the purest form of these fruits and these herbs that we would normally be either buying in the grocery store fresh, if they're your fruits, your vegetables, or have on our shelves. And the potency can't be beat. That's why I really am so excited for you to try and make do a comparison, because the flavor is just so much more enhanced, and you're not dumping, a lot of that herb in that dish when you're just stirring in a little bit, one drop or a little bit with a toothpick, and getting as much flavor, if not more.
Because
Oregano,
it's so strong.
it's a hot oil. That's what I was about to say. It's super, super hot. And even if you just put one drop in water, it's very, very, very strong. And it's considered a hot oil in terms of the flavor of it. So you want to definitely dilute it if you're putting it on the body. So one of the best areas for using essential oils on the body is the soles of your feet. Okay.
Okay.
And the reason why is because we have the largest pores of our body on the soles of our feet. So it's going to be easily absorbed, and then it's going to be internalized into the bloodstream, and then taken to the areas where we need that support for it. So diffusing it is great, but getting it right into the bloodstream is best, especially if you're having a concern at that moment. And so diluting it with a carrier oil, we went through which ones are really good, and putting that on the soles of the feet. And that's also extremely important when applying the oil to our young children, because their skin is even more sensitive than ours is. So we want to make sure that we're diluting that oil. So yeah, you can diffuse your oregano, you can cook with it, get the benefits of it that way. But then putting it on directly on the skin is helpful, especially like I said, if you're dealing with some inflammation, if you're dealing with an area of the skin which is experiencing some type of irritation, or fungus. We're not feeling well, we're dealing with some type of viral or infection going on. We use oregano, and the whole bedroom will smell like, an Italian restaurant, girl, seriously. But it's going on the soles of the feet at night, and I put it in a roller bottle. So I'll put it in a bottle,
Okay.
which if you can see this, I don't
Yes.
have, this is a 10 milliliter bottle, and I'll pour the oregano oil, which is a concentrated,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 30 drops, because it is so strong, in this 10 milliliter bottle. And then I'm filling up the rest of the bottle with that carrier oil. And this type of bottle, has
Yeah.
the applicator on the
The
top,
roller
the
at the yeah.
roller, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling that on the soles of the feet. So that also helps you with, so that you're not wasting the oil, right? Because oregano is, whew, it is strong. But this is a great way to apply oils for once they've been diluted. You can use your oils in your dressings. We talked about some salad dressings, as well as if you're making any other type of dressings, you can use some of these same oils that you would grab your herbs to go into for your dressings, and then for your smoothies. So I love me a smoothie, a fruit smoothie, right?
Yeah.
And I will enhance my fruit smoothies with Madagascar vanilla, which is amazing.
Mm.
Or again, your peppermint, to give it a kick in the morning, or wild orange. Those are my go-tos that I'm grabbing. So I have my oils in the bathroom, and I have them in the kitchen. Okay. And vanilla is one of my favorites when it comes to cooking, especially in baking. There is,
Yes.
and then your teas, of course. And then we mentioned soups, sauces, your baked goods, those warm dishes. You want to add the oils after removing them from the heat. And then baking, you mix the oils in with your wet ingredients. So that's very important. Okay. So that's going to be before you put that obviously in the oven, but with your wet, because when you're doing your baking, you usually
For the full conversation and to join us live each week to participate and get your questions answered, be sure to click that link to join the Mamahood Experience. It costs you nothing to join, but you'll gain everything you need to know to make your mamahood journey just a little easier.